Kyrie Irving will stay with the Dallas Mavericks. So going into the free agency, there weren't that many big names on the market. This free agency is really about building your roster. So again, the right pieces, the Bruce Browns of the world, the Gabe Vincents of the world, the Fred VanVleets and all that. But when it comes to big household names, perennial all-stars, it wasn't that much. It was pretty much just Kyrie and Chris Middleton and James Harden. But James Harden will be traded because he opted into his last year on the Sixers. So for Kyrie, there was definitely a lot of demand for Kyrie Irving. Despite what the media will tend to tell you that, yeah, there's no market for Kyrie, there has always been the market for Kyrie. And as long as the man can go out there and drop 27, 7, and 5 on 50, 40, 90, there will always be a market for Kyrie, regardless of the headache that he may be at times. And I'm not here to defend that at all. So, as in the suitors, you had obviously the Dallas Mavericks, who just traded the world for Kyrie Irving, so they pretty much had no choice but to bring him back, in my opinion, because it would have been a terrible look to trade DSF. And I don't even remember the second guy they traded. Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie to the Nets, and not get anything back. So it would have been terrible. And you had the Lakers, you had the Rockets, you had the Clippers, and even the Phoenix Suns, right? And to my surprise, Kyrie Irving, who I definitely thought would leave Dallas, came back on the 4-year deal, $126 million. And I gotta say, congrats to Dallas, man, because with the new CBA, it's a lot of them super to max deals that will cost you a lot of money. For example, a guy like Jaylen Brown is eligible to make over $300 million, something crazy like this, you know. So for Kyrie to get him for 126 in 4 years, which is roughly like 31 to 32 million a year, this is a great deal. And now the real work starts now for the Dallas Mavericks, because you have to build your roster around these two guys. Last season, a lot of people blame Luka. A lot of people blame Kyrie for the shortcomings of the team, but this was because the roster was just bad after these guys. No defense whatsoever, no size, no nothing. So they have to go out there and get all these guys. But the fact that you were able to sign Kyrie for just 30 million and not something crazy like 40 or even 50 million, you still have, the cap space and the room to actually build a competent roster and become a real contender in the West. It's going to be tough to go out there and compete for a championship, seeing the way the Denver Nuggets have looked, the way the Lakers have been looking. The Suns will have a formidable big three. The Warriors will be right back in it, so it's going to be tough. The Kings are also ascending. The Grizzlies, all these teams, right? But when you have a core of arguably the two most talented offensive players when it comes to one-on-one basketball in our game today, in Luka and Kyrie, you can't really go wrong. You have two closers on the floor. So now it's about getting the right defenders around them and getting a good center. A center that can really anchor that defense and protect the basket, because Kyrie and Luka will both definitely give up a lot of drives. So you're going to have to be able to protect the rim. So I can't wait to see what's next for Dallas, man. And when it comes to the suitors, you can see guys like the Los Angeles Lakers, they didn't wait. They signed Gabe Vincent for 33 million, so now they have their point guard. So what's going to be curious is to see what the Phoenix Suns do with their point guard spot, because currently they still have that big four in DA, in Book, in KD, and I forgot Bradley Beal, but none of them can really be a point guard for them. So they're going to have to get like a vet minimum deal type of point guard to actually handle and run the offense, because Campaign is not that guy for them. So it's going to be tough. So I can't wait to see that. But shout out to Kyrie, man, because he was saying that for him, it would be about finding that right situation to retire. He wanted that contract to be his last contract. So he goes out definitely with 4 years, 30 million guaranteed. That's a W in my book, regardless of if he actually gets to be competitive or not. So shout out to Kyrie, shout out to the Mavs, especially Mark Cuban, because your job would have been in jeopardy had Kyrie walked out of the room and you traded 2 pieces plus draft picks for him to just leave on you like that. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see what the future holds for this franchise, man. So anyways, get in the comment section and give me your thoughts about the free agency. Who has been the winner? Do you like the moves for Dallas? Do you like the move for Kyrie? Where should have Kyrie went, if not went back to Dallas? And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.